one of the reasons, or one of the factors why some teachers want to leave and stay in the system and go to Dodds is because of the transfer study. And this is the fourth one that has been done. And so folks worry about whether the schools will be transferred or not. And many prefer to stay with Dodia versus going into some public or county school, whatever have you. So that too contributes to departures. No final decision has come out about the transfer study. No final statement has come out about the rebalancing, as they call it, in terms of satellite areas and remote areas. I did share some of that with you all last Tuesday. But the last that I saw was that Fort Knox might have one curriculum position, that being special ed, and in terms of support positions, they're silent on that, and they will tell us about support positions sometime in the future. The goal is to have the rebalancing in effect and everybody in place by September 2016. So that means obviously that throughout this school year, people will be departing. And that's strictly above school level positions. In other words, the superintendent's office and all the people there. The school level is not to be affected, but one effect would be obviously that the services are going to be further away. So, that's all I have.
Thank you. Okay, with no further comments, we'll move into new business. Any specific items to address for new business? Okay. Next meeting. When do we want to set the next meeting? Historically, I think we've set the third Wednesday of each month. Do we want to get? We moved off of that schedule with this one. Again, we can stay with the fourth Wednesday, or we can move it into another day of the week. Whatever makes sense for the group.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, ma'am.
Wednesdays are notorious for, this is a church community.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesdays are very much so notorious for Wednesday nights, for kids' youth groups, church activities, and things like that. It may benefit to move it to a different day. You may get more people showing up. Also, sports activities, a lot of things usually happen, Mondays, Wednesdays. So maybe a Tuesday or a Thursday might benefit better. That's just my 2 cents.
What do you guys think about the time? Time we're doing it, is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, is that a good time or is it a bad time? Is there a better time out there for the day?
I like 5 o'clock.
I thought there was a good amount of people here at 5 o'clock today.
Yeah, I think 5 o'clock is perfect, because it gives most of the staff, most of Fort Knox, they get off between 4 and 5, and then, having people trickle in, I think it's good. And then your kids have gotten home from school, and if they've had the after-school programs, they've gotten home from that, so you're not rushing to get here.
I'm assuming most of you guys live in the South Coast or on the side of 31W?
I live in E-Town. That's not that far.
Tuesday at 5 o'clock sounds good. It's a pretty good location.
Okay. Do we want to? Okay. So we discussed locations. Our intent was to move it out into the community, at least for the first 1 or 2. I think they've historically been held at schools. Our thought was if we move it out into the community, is to get more community presentation, representation at the meetings. So I think that seemed to work out well. Do we want to try and have the next one at the community center, the other community center, if we can work that? Is that, Mike, you took the lead on this one. Do you know other thoughts about locations?
It's a possibility.
Okay.
I thought this worked well. What do we think about rotating between a community location and a school?
Okay. So I'm open to that. We want, the schools are very,
1,700 though, isn't the school going to be more difficult to use than a community center?
Yes.
okay.
This is perfect.
I mean, this is a great building to me.
What's great about
Yeah.
community centers is you get the people coming home from work, so you actually have no excuse not to come. I mean, just saying, if you have it at, like, if you rotate community centers, let's say that you had it over at Lee Dietz the next time, so you've got people who are heading out that gate, heading home, there's Starbucks, there's no reason not to stop, and that way, the people who don't want to drive
come
on
if
the
it's
weird
by
Oak
Starbucks?
Parks. Just maybe try the different community centers and see which one gets the best, best turnout, or rotate them and see
I
how.
propose we shoot for Lee Dietz on the 20th of October at 1,700.
Okay, so that's Tuesday, the 20th of October, 1700 Lee Dietz. Is the motion?
I'll second that.
Second, all in favor, please say aye. All opposed?
What day is that?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Lee Dietz.
Lee Dietz,
So
Community
my
Center.
That's not about Starbucks?
Yeah,
Just say Starbucks. Everybody on that.
20th is a Tuesday.
Yeah, they said
It
Tuesday.
is a Tuesday.
Yeah, they did. They changed it to a Tuesday.
This is fun. Tuesday. Excuse me, you all mentioned that you all have, there's a Facebook page now? for the
Yes,
board.
ma'am.
Could you tell me what the name of it is?
Uh,
I can't find it.
I can send that to you tomorrow with the
Okay.
student.
All right, thank you.
It's called the Fort Knox Board of Education.
If you look at this U.S. Army in Fort Knox Facebook,
Oh, US Army,
site.
okay.
they posted our meeting today as an event, so you can click on that and get through to it. Also,
All right, any other items to take up before next meeting? All right. Seeing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
Throw that motion out there.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.